Shit sounded like ew. Yeah. Trying to see what's going on. Yo. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yo. Yo. Fuck. I guess. Probably gonna be getting loaded today. Smoking is bad. I wouldn't recommend it. up with the people? Y'all can hear me? Trying to see what my sound is. Fuck, what we got going on? Damn. Need to know if I can. Let's see something. See what's going on. Oh, man. It's 2 for 1. What's going on out there? They say 2 people here. Coming. Coming where you from? Just be chilling, smoking, vibing out. don't know if it's a way I can add a FaceTime call on here. I'm about to try it. I don't know if it's gonna end. Let me see. I don't think it's working. Trying to see what all I can do on this motherfucker. Man, still trying to figure this shit out. Roll up some more weed. East Coast solid weed. That is all these are sativa or indica. Hybrid. Any smokers out there? I get high. Yeah, this shit look good. So what we smoking out of? Yeah. last one. I'm gonna double my shit up. I also got some of these. These bitches about gone too. I like these. And I got these. These old school. Y'all might not remember these. Motherfucking clip. I don't too much care for them though. I got them because I seen them. That shit hard to roll. I don't too much care for them shits. I don't use no grinder. So I just jump on here and make some music live. Yeah, that's I'm gonna start doing reactions too. So all type of shit. And cook. So y'all know I'm cooking motherfuckers out shit. A lot of y'all motherfuckers burning the hell. I don't know how to cook. I don't even know how to boil water. Should have rolled them other motherfuckers up. Them raw raps. Bounce that ass just like your mama. I don't put no motherfucking tips. I don't roll like that. I'm not a tip roller. Can't do it. I don't even like smoking cones for real. Unless they big as fuck. Think I got some shade. We gonna roll up one of them big motherfuckers later. This bitch ain't working. This ain't lit. Fuck, man, I was having a torch. Yes, sir. Man, it's lit. Smoke o'clock. We smokers. I take shots, but I do that shit on occasion. It's too early to be drinking. It ain't never too early to smoke. Shit. Motherfuckers like us taking shots. Tough to that. Can't do that. Yeah, you get everything down here. I think the first time I went live down here, I ain't had no kids. It's summertime, so you know, yeah, it's that. kids don't want to come. Appreciate the light. We'll be down here in a second. Y'all finna hear it soon. I'm gonna send the air back with that up. I mean, it's what this is. East Coast solidism. It's cool. I didn't have gas. I think the other shit I was just smoking was better than this. Oh, the blackberry, the blueberry rinse. Yeah, that shit. Shit was gas. I ain't got too much left. It was just some shake. It'd be the first vibe. See, I know I can play my music on here. And if they want to pull some shit. It'll pull up. I gotta look at this. Matter of fact, I'm about to call that nigga and see he gonna pull up. back. Yup. Can anybody hear me? Yup. Mic check. This shit working. Uh, oh, I think I know why. You might be confused. So what I'm gonna need to do is this. I think I know what's going on. I think I know what it is. I don't know. Trying to figure out why the fuck. Fuck, I can't hear that. Yo, yo. Trying to see why I don't hear shit. Oh, is it me? Yo, Mike. Shit ain't working. I gotta figure out what's going on. Yo, Mike. I don't hear shit. Oh, I done figured it out. All right, I done figured out one thing. Yo. Mike, I'm trying to see if y'all can hear. All right, I think we good. Yeah, this shit was just tripping at first. All right, I'm back. back. I am back. I put the Discord in so y'all can jump in the Discord. Yeah, look at try to maneuver like that. It ain't did. Mm-hmm. Alright, I think I'm good. I just still trying to figure out some shit. How would this shit work if I try to react? Hmm. Yeah, my nephew is up there. Trying to see how this will work. Yeah. There's a few things I want to react to. We can try that. Mm, no, I saved some things. Wrong button. All right. All right, we're gonna react to this. It said the largest underground city in every U.S. stating what they're hiding. Across the globe. This was 10 days ago. That's the page. It's called Across the Globe. Oh, okay, cool.
Did you know there's a city under Kansas City big enough to fit 42 football stadiums, where 2,000 people commute through 13 miles of underground streets every single day? Or that when you walk down Main Street at Disney World, you're actually on the second floor, standing on top of a hidden 400,000 square feet. Foot city you were never supposed to know about. How about the fact that 200 feet under Pennsylvania, there's a limestone fortress guarding the original underground highway system? Every single state is hiding something beneath the surface. Underground, some natural, some so secret they stayed hidden for decades. This is the largest underground complex in every state. Missouri, Subtropolis. Let's start with the heavyweight. Under Kansas City, there's 400,000 square foot city you were never supposed to know about. How about the fact that 200 feet under Pennsylvania, there's a limestone fortress guarding the original film reels of Hollywood's biggest movies, 400 million federal records, and its own underground highway system? Every single state is hiding something beneath the surface. Underground cities, nuclear bunkers, buried streets, and forgotten worlds. Some military, some natural, some so secret they stayed hidden for decades. This is the largest underground complex in every state. Let's get into it. Missouri, Subtropolis. Let's start with the heavyweight. Under Kansas City, there's Subtropolis, the world's largest man-made underground business complex. Carved into 270 million-year-old limestone, this place stretches 55 million square feet. You could fit 42 Arrowhead stadiums inside it. Over 2,000 people commute down here every day, driving through 13 miles of archives to the original film reels of Gone with the Wind. It's got its own zip code, its own fire department, and climate control that nature handles for free. In Missouri, the most valuable real estate is under your boots. Kentucky, Mammoth Cave. If Missouri is the king of underground business, Kentucky is the king of the abyss. Mammoth Cave is the longest cave system on Earth. Over 406 miles mapped so far, winding through 5 levels of limestone. Experts believe hundreds of miles more are still hidden in total darkness. People have used this cave for 5,000 years. During the War of 1812, enslaved workers mined saltpeter here for gunpowder. But the real legend is Stephen Bishop, an enslaved man who in 1838 crossed the 105-foot bottomless pit using a single wooden ladder. That crossing opened miles of uncharted territory. The map he drew from masterpiece. New York, the subterranean world. Think you know New York? Look down. Under the concrete is a second city. 850 miles of subway track, 472 stations, 25 routes stacked like Tetris. The 191st Street station plunges 173 feet deep. So far underground, it was designated a nuclear fallout shelter. Below the subways, there's a forgotten 1897 pneumatic tube system that shot 95,000 letters a day at 35 miles per hour. Basically, a physical internet. In 2010, an 18th century ship was found 20 feet under the world. Over 2,000 people live below the city in makeshift homes wired with electricity. New York has layers, literally. Colorado, Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Carved into a granite peak in the 1960s, this fortress sits under 2,000 feet of solid rock, built to survive a direct nuclear hit. Getting in means passing through 25-ton blast doors.
I got a question. How many of y'all motherfuckers out there that'll actually go and visit these places? Oh my God. Yeah, this shit. I'm trying to figure this shit out. This shit tweaking. Yeah, I don't know. This shit just confused the fuck up.
Three feet thick. Inside, 15.
It's like Colorado. Alright, I'm just trying to see. Cause this shit is kind of confusing. Every time I press play on this screen, but I can't see myself. But the volume stopped when I switched to the other screen. And then it lags. I need somebody to let me know if I'm good or not. But then I don't see no comments and shit. And then when I switch on that screen, I can't control nothing, but I can see the comments. Okay, I think I got it. Let me see. All right, I think this is what I need to do. Do that.
Buildings sit on 1,300 steel. It has its own power plant, water supply, and yes, a Subway restaurant. For decades, it was NORAD's nerve center. Watch 2006, but don't be fooled. It's still fully operational and ready to spin back up if the world falls apart. Hawaii, Kazumura Cave. In Hawaii, the biggest underground world isn't a bunker. It's a frozen river of fire. Kazumura Cave is the longest and deepest lava tube on Earth, stretching 42 miles and plunging 30.
Shit crazy, man.
Colorado.
I gotta see something. It just told me to be quiet up there. Alright. Let me try this shit again, man. Fuck.
Cheyenne Mountain Complex.
That's what I was about to say. So I stay in Colorado. Let me switch back. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I think that was too small. But yeah, I stay in Colorado. And I wonder if I can go see where these fucking cities at. They're supposed to be fucking underground. Let me play it and see what they talking about.
Carved into a granite peak in the 1960s, this fortress sits under 2,000 feet of solid rock, built to survive a direct nuclear hit. Getting in means passing through 25-ton blast doors 3 feet thick. Inside, 15 buildings sit on 1,300 steel springs, designed to blast without taking damage. It has its own power plant, water supply, and yes, a Subway restaurant. For decades, it was NORAD's nerve center, watching for Soviet missiles.
God
Most
damn.
staff moved out in 2006, but don't be fooled. It's still fully operational and ready to spin back up if the world falls apart. Hawaii, Kazumura Cave. In Hawaii, the biggest underground world isn't a bunker. It's a frozen river of fire.
Well, I think I'm gonna try this shit again later. Cause I don't like the way this shit lagging. It got me lagging behind. I'm not. I can't. Let me just stop this shit. I can't function with it. Yeah. I can't fuck with it. I don't know. I gotta figure that. I just gotta figure all this shit out some more. I ain't gonna lie to you. But then I think the title lied anyway. It was clickbait. So I ain't hear them say nothing about no for they said it was in Cheyenne, Colorado, in the fortress. and it just got a subway in it. That's where I come from it. But they probably have it to where motherfucking just can't go through there anyway. And then Cheyenne, that ain't even in Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. Just not far from Colorado. I don't know. I'm still learning this shit too. I think that's why I own it. I need to smoke, man. My legs ain't. That little motherfucker, that was too small. And they'll get some more papers. Yeah, these bitches running low too. And then about 4, 5 more papers. See, after that, they're running low. But she got 3. You see how thin they is. That's why I like them. They be thin. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. Like I'm running low on these hoes too. I need to go re-up. I need to go re-up. I think I got enough. I got some paper somewhere. I just gotta find them hoes. We gonna mix it though. We mix this blueberry, the rest of this blueberry run with this. What the fuck I did? See, I still got all these motherfuckers. I don't care for these. That's why I still got them. And I bought these like about 4 or 5 months ago. Oh, excuse me. They say these. I don't think these longer than these. They ain't as wide as this, but they gonna still smoke. And that's something. So I got enough to last me at least till tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to the cigar store tomorrow. I might vlog that too. So I got my camera. I can go live from my phone and vlog it with the camera. So I might do that. That'll be cool. Get one of them kids to hold the camera or something. Put their ass to work. These are smooth. They do not taste like no hemp wraps. That's why I like them. This is what they call war wraps. Before you supposed to see the name on the middle. Put my camera upside down. Fuck, I don't know. They raw. Hey, come on. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be mixing the rest of that. That's a good little weed. That's probably about 1.5 grams, or maybe 2.3 or some shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, I smoke. I do this shit. Like, I'm not gonna even lie. For real, for real. My shit about the size of a backwood. I just started smoking papers too, though. Probably about a year now. But the cold part about it, I still don't know how to roll these like to perfection. Like I see motherfuckers put the weed in there, and I ain't got that good yet. I can't wait though to serve off their talent. And I'm gonna be rolling them bitches faithfully. And they ain't talking about them little bitty ass motherfuckers. I'm gonna roll up a thick. When I first started smoking weed, I think I was 14, like smoking. I was like 14. You know, it was high school, 10th grade, 9th grade, summer. Going into 10th grade, so it was my 9th grade summer. So when I started smoking weed, we moved to Hammond's Lane. Yeah. Hammond's Lane in Yellow Water. Big ass house in the back. And that dead end. That's when I started smoking like heavy. Talking about heavy. First time I got my little cousin, huh? Some shit I regret doing. And that bitch was like probably about 11, 12. Remember that shit like it was yesterday. That summer was lit. I can't even remember what year that was. I know it was before Katrina. I know that. But it probably was '04. See, it might have been that same year of Katrina. '04, '05. Slaying them motherfuckers. That is lit. When I first started smoking, man, I think it was that same year Katrina. That summer was lit. Lit. So I think Katrina happened right after that. Because hurricane season is like August, September. Around that time. That shit was lit. That summer. And I got into all kind of shit in that summer, man. And we just moved. We had just moved back there to Hammond's Lane. I think we probably been staying back there for like about 5, 6 months. I just moved back there. And I fucked around, started smoking. Something back then on wood scale. I'm from Louisiana, and Tampa Hope Parish. We stayed in Woodscale. We moved out of Springfield. I moved a lot. And we moved up to this big ass house in Yellow Water, Hammond's Lane. It was like a mansion. That bitch was stupid big. That bitch still up. Big ass pool in the back. That bitch had a pool, a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom pool house. And a motherfucking 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom trailer on side that motherfucker. It was all ours. Pun in the back. That bitch was retarded. Mama ain't like it. She said the kitchen was too small. There wasn't enough room for her to do her cooking and shit. Like 2, 3 people can't be in the kitchen at the same time. That's just how small it was. But the house was lit. Lit. Bitch had 2 master rooms in it. One at the bottom and one at the top. My mama stayed at the top. My brother was at the bottom. So me and my sister was at the top. They had like, let me say 3 bathrooms. Let's see, I had a bathroom in my brother's room. Yeah, and 2 bathrooms upstairs, a bathroom in the other master room, and a bathroom in the middle. And then my sister room, my room was right there. My sister room was all the way on the end. So you had to pass up my room to get to my sister. That's how my mom had it. So my big brother at the bottom. I'm at the top, across the hall from my mom room. I ain't give a fuck though, nigga. Day when I started smoking, I was stuck. Yeah, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a fuck. The city was lit at that time. Money was plentiful. Even though a nigga ain't need money, I was a young buck. You know, 13, 14. I think I was like, no, 14, 15. Like 14. So shit, it was just up. And having fun. That summer hit. Then I jumped off the porch, started smoking, thugging hard. It was up. Then I had my little cousin. Everybody thought that was my little brother. That was really my little cousin. We like brother. You know. So I used to have that little bitch doing everything. Man, that bitch always used to want to hang with me, used to want to be with me. And I was like, fuck it. Because I used to always want to hang with my big brother, my big cousin. You know. Because I used to be thugging. Like, I always had the toolies and shit. So, shit, that's what I was known for, having the little scraps and shit. Little motherfucking. I mean, after that bitch had a clip in it the night. I mean, I had that, I still got a Deuce 5 like this. I had one just like this. I think it was just a different brand. Yeah. No, it's the same brand, just different fucking color. That little Deuce 5 with chrome with a little brown handle, but that bitch ain't have no clip. That bitch ain't have no clip. None. I'm talking about now. I would show it, but I ain't trying to, on YouTube and shit. But I got that bitch. That bitch ain't had no clip. I used to be underneath it. That bitch. Hey, like, thugging. That song though, when we moved out of Yellow Water, no, out of not Yellow Water, we moved out of Woodskill, the trailer park, and moved to that house in Yellow Water. My auntie still stayed in the trailer park, but all my partners and shit in the trailer park. So once that summer hit, boom, I used to be over there by my auntie. Down there every day. The last nigga got tired of being over there and wanted to go home type shit. So it's be me and my little cousin. We over there thugging. First time getting high. I used to smoke, but I ain't gonna say, yeah, I used to smoke, but I never smoked it weed. Maybe like twice. First time I smoked, I didn't inhale it, because I was on so good, on some staying focused shit, because I was just came. Matter of fact, I want to say it was like the year before. I went to Covington for the summer. No, not even for the summer. No, it was for the summer. It was for that fucking that Thanksgiving break. That was around the time GTA 3 came out. I remember this shit like it was yesterday too. So I was thinking with my guy brother out there in Covington. Long live my nene, miss that lady. But thinking with him, and he always used to be smoking. He older than me. He like my cousin, Coco and Kristen, them age. So shit, I used to be thinking with him. We walking down the road in Covington. I don't know the streets like that in Covington. I know of riding through there, but I can't name them bitches like that because I wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? But he used to walk to that bitch. He used to fuck with the white girls. He used to love them snow bunnies. I guess that's what's all popping out there in Covington. He used to fuck with them bunnies. That's how bro was on them bunnies. So he taking to the bunnies. I used to be on that rapping shit then. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Rapping nothing but bullshit. And he used to gas me up like, oh, that's tight. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? This shit was straight ass. Straight ass cheese. But he gassing me. Tell me about a white girl. Then smoking that Hudley then though. Tomorrow straight Hudley. Brown shit with seeds. Big ass seeds. You know what I'm saying? Smoking that motherfucking Hudley. And I remember he tried to pass me that motherfucking. And I was like, nah, I was on some square shit then, cause it was him and the white girl. He got me rapping in front of the white girl, and he trying to get me to smoke. And I'm like, nah, I'm playing football, you know, some square shit. And then he's like, all right, I respect that. He like, I respect that. Matter of fact, this was it before we even moved. Cause now I'm thinking about it, we was still staying in motherfucking Springfield when this shit happened. So I'm all over the place with this story. Yeah, when GTA 3 came, that was in '03, I think, or '02. It was in Springfield like a motherfucker. I was young as fuck. I was like about 10, 12. I don't even remember how old I was. I was young. Yeah, because I had got that shit for that Christmas. But anyway, so I was younger than that. Way younger than that then. And tried to get me to smoke with the white girl. I was like, nah. So he on some, he was fuck. You know, I'm young. So I'm like, playing it. I was like, nah, laughing and shit. And he's like, oh, the white girl like you. Woo, woo. And then at this time, I used to be scared of white girls. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to be petrified of the motherfuckers. Like, we already staying in Springfield. And at that time, racism existed. It probably still do. Like, so that white girl shit was out for me. I'm scared of them motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep it gangster. I don't want no parts of that shit. So I'm like, definitely like on some, you know what I'm saying? Because I done seen some shit in Springfield. That's another story. So shit, long story short, we leave from by the white girl. Think we was just like fucking. He linked up with his cousin, which was a bunch of white boys, probably like two of them. But they had some little brothers and shit. But this was before we linked up with them. So it's two white boys, me and my guy brother. We just riding around Covington. And this is St. Tammany Parish. You know, it's my first time I think going to the gym. They took me to the gym and shit. And we worked out with the white boy, fucking with the speed bag, punching bag. Cause I'm tripped out on the gym, like how tight it is. They got all this boxing shit. And like I say, I'm already was on some sports shit. So I'm just tweaked out on it. I'm fucking with the equipment and shit. They gassing me and shit. And lay up there, boom. Nightfall come. We go to the white boy's house. These motherfuckers rich. I'm talking about, man, my first time experiencing some shit like that. And then they mamas, they parents don't give a fuck what they do. I swear to God. So we pull up to their house. They little brothers out there fighting, like really trying to take each other head off, and they laughing, you know, josting them. They laughing, Joseph. I'm just tweaked out. We go inside. They like, yeah, man, we finna order food and shit. So when we go inside, you know, they tell their little brothers to come hang with me and shit. But they little brothers, they younger than me. So mine, I said I'm like about 10, 11, maybe 12. I don't even know. I know I was young. We was staying in Springfield. I know, young as fuck. These motherfuckers, I swear, these motherfuckers, my God, bro, they tripped out. They call them over there, you know, chill, calm down. We go inside, and we go inside. These little motherfuckers smoke weed. Like I said, they way younger than me. They have to be like 9, maybe. Fuck. They way the fuck younger. They smoking weed, playing GTA 3. I'm tripped out on the game because at that time, I'm a nerd. I'm in the sports, video games, maybe a little more control car, you know, just fucking around at that time. You know, that's when we used to have them desktops popping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on a shit like that, just playing, you know, games on the computer, games, Nintendo 64, shit like that. But they playing this shit on PlayStation. I never see. I think it was PlayStation 2. They playing this on PlayStation 2. So I'm tweaked out. Like, I ain't never seen the PlayStation 2 before. This what I wanted for Christmas and this game. I already told my mom this everything I wanted, so I'm tweaked out in the game. I'm playing the game. I'm excited on the game. You know, GTA 3 was a hit. Playing that shit, he motherfuckers smoking. So here it is, me. They trying to get me to smoke. At that time, I don't even know how to fucking smoke. So I just, that bitch and blow it out. They laughing, but they knowing I ain't in here. So they like, man, this look rookie at me. I think my god brother was trying to teach me how to inhale, but that shit was going over my head at that time. I wasn't, you know, because I wasn't trying to smoke. I wanted to play the game. But these motherfuckers getting stoned. I'm just geeked. Damn, yeah. And they parents in the living room don't give a fuck. I swear to God, don't care. So I'm like, damn, never seen no shit like it. Yeah, you know that. Then my first time smoking, I had to be like 14. And I said it had to be that summer. Was it that summer for Katrina or that summer before Katrina? Can't really remember. I think it was that summer before Katrina I started smoking. Never forget it. I know we had just moved into that fucking house in Yellowwater. Whatever year that was, we moved into that house. That summer is when I started smoking. That's when I said, fuck it. Because I already didn't want to move to Hammond as it was. I wanted to stay in Springfield. So I felt like I'd have went further in life if I'd have stayed in Springfield. I would have got ahead. But I felt like moving back to Hammond, there's too much competition. In Springfield, I ain't had that much competition. So I ain't want to move. But anyway, once we did move, I really gave up. I'm gonna keep it out. I just said, fuck it. I know I'm what type of environment I'm coming back to. But I really to these niggas when I come to the hood. So now I'm staying back here. Shit, it's up. And that's how I felt. I ain't no shit. Anyway, I know I started smoking when we moved out of here. I'm gonna say, Woodskill. Moved out of Woodskill. Just had the brain. Came back. Bang out of the house. Me and Jordan. My little cousin. I got a slow cousin. I don't know the correct term to use. So I don't want to say the wrong thing. I just know, just say he got a mind. He like, I think Frankie like in his 50s, but he got a mind of a kid, like a 9, 10, or just say like a teenager. I think Frankie think like a teenager now. Well, he was at that time too. It was like, that was a little kid. The kid used to be out with us, but not late. And that's what make my auntie come looking. Even though Frankie at this time, like really in his 30s. Frankie like in his fucking 30s. And he just, got a mind of a child. And so we used to just leave. I used to, when I go out, leave him in the crib with my little cousin, because at the time my little cousin was fucking young too. This was before he caught his case, because he caught a juvenile case. And yeah, so I really ain't want him. So I already know how his mama was gonna be when she found out. So I was gonna already get the blame for it. She found out her baby thing, so I ain't want him to fuck around with that yet. So I remember the night vividly, but we had been thugging outside all day, so we go inside now, eating shit. Like all the parents go to sleep, and then niggas come knock on Frankie's window. And like about fucking, it had to be like, it was like probably about after 10 for sure. So we still up. We was playing the game before we know I'm outside. We was playing 99 live. I'm gonna say on the 64. Playing 99 live. And niggas come knock on the door again. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna go outside. My big cousin like, oh, I wanna come to. I'm like, nah, cuz you can't come this time. We finna go get into some shit. I'm already know what we about to do. Finna get high. So he got like, man, I wanna come. Like, nah, cuz chill out. So I don't want your first time to be getting high with me. My first time getting high. So I'm like, nah. So he got mad. He was like, man, fuck it. Like, not this time, Kyle. Come get you later. You still up. He didn't want to hear that shit. So like, you gotta stay here with Frankie. Made him stay there with Frankie. Then fucked around and boom, I go outside. Now in this trailer park. Like, you got the trailer park, but when you go towards the road to leave, because it was a one way in, one way out, across the street, the little woods, but it's like a little pathway, but it's the train tracks, like right across the street. And trains do go through there and shit. But that's where we went to go smoke at. So like if you in the trailer park looking at the train, looking in this area, you couldn't see nobody there. And we hit the corner. So shit. And it was me, Jared, Alex, Tiny Boo, like Tiny Boo brother Mario. Trying to think of Amy Jackson was with us too. I don't think Amy was with us. Nah, I don't think Amy was with us. I think he was inside. So boom. We hung up. No, you know what? Tiny Boo wasn't Tiny Boo wasn't with us this time. No, it wasn't Tiny Boo. It was me, Jared, Alex, and Mario. Tiny Boo brother Mario, his older brother. That's what it was. It was just us folks. Went back down the tracks. Boom. Started smoking. These niggas, cause yeah. So Jared had it rolled up. He came to the gathering with it. He the one had it. He came back there. Boom. Got me. We all went back there. Boom. So we went back there. And he whipped it out. Nigga ain't had this shit in no paper or nothing. It was in some motherfucking Bible paper. It was in some Bible paper. Everybody was tripped out on it. And then one nigga Mario was like, I mean, we had to smoke Bible paper in jail. Some type of paper he said they had in jail. He had to smoke. So shit. Nigga smoke that shit, nigga. Lit that shit up. And then they got to me. At first, I was blowing it out of niggas like, man, you gotta inhale that shit, man. You can't be wasted the weed. Cause I ain't out with. So I was like, fuck. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So I started, cause I ain't know how to inhale. I'm just watching them trying to see how to do it. And then the nigga showed me how to do it. But it wasn't easy for me. So the best way I know how to inhale is just like I'm hitting on the bomb. But it make you cough quick once you got virgin lungs. Like as soon as that shit hit your lungs, you gonna, you gonna go to cough. Damn, my light going out. Oh, man. I started coughing. Let me take some down. I started coughing. All right, I started coughing. I was like, all right, they laughing. They know I'm finna get her past the shit. Everybody, smoking till it's all gone. And by that time, before it's all gone, that weed and already kicked in. I don't even think I smoked all of it. So boom, man. So as we sitting back there and that shit kicking in, I'm starting to trip. I'm like, y'all hear that? They like, shh, what? I say, come on, man, let's get back to the back, man. I think my auntie calling me. Thinking it's my auntie calling me. I'm like, my bitch ass cousin went to tell her I was outside. So they like, I don't hear your auntie calling, but we can head back there. So we started back walking to the trailer park. Go back across the street. We head inside. Boom. Well, when I don't go inside, we just head to the back. And I'm tweaking. I'm just laughing. They like, man, this nigga tripping. Like they know now they knowing. This is my first time getting high. So boom, my first time getting high. So I remember my mama telling me her first time getting high, she was tripping, thinking ants was on her. But that stuck in my mind too, my first time getting high. So here it is. I started tripping, tweaking, thinking it's on me. I'm just like, I'm trying my best not to trip out. I'm steady itching like, fuck, man, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Like, you know, man, ain't say nothing because I ain't trip out too bad. Just a little bit too. I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas like, I guess they was time for them to go inside. Well, not time, but the munch is kicking in, which they ain't lying. Cause the nigga munched out. So boom, we fucking go inside. By this time, Frank sleep, Joy sleep, everybody sleep except me. So I go in the room, wake up my cousin, I say, Joy, bitch, cause I want somebody to be up with me now. I'm tripping, I'm high. I went munched out my first time. I'm tripping. I'm trying not to trip to where I don't get in trouble. My first time getting high. I'm not hungry. I'm not nothing. I'm not thirsty or nothing. So I'm like, Joy, bitch, get up. Get up. Bitch, I'm high. I said, look at me. Do I look high? He got up. Bitch ass nigga, I don't know. You ain't let me come in. He still out on there and he rolled over. And I said, Jordan, Jordan, Jordan. And every get up, he like, leave me alone type shit. So I was like, fuck. So I try to play the game. Negative. I was in the fucking game, like melting. That shit was a fucking experience. Some shit I never in my life experienced again in life off weed. I wish I can go back to the first time I ever got high. Man, I was fucking trying to play Live 99. Melt. I swear to God, I was like I was in the fucking game, melting on the basketball court. Just, I was like, what the fuck? And that just happened all night until I went to sleep. And I've just been on the weed ever since. Like on this ever since. On that shit. Couldn't roll for shit, but I was on that motherfucker. So what I did, I told him I got convinced my cousin like a couple of days later, cause my auntie knew who we was staying with, my cousin, her mama, which is my grandma's sister. She always smoked weed, still to this day. Like now that I'm grown and we all smoking shit together, and my auntie, man, give me some weed type shit. She don't, you know. So after that, my cousin, he still high. Next day, we wake up. He got that shit on his mind because now he want to smoke. He like, fuck that bitch, I want to smoke. Bitch, you done got high now, bitch. I'm trying to get high. Bitch, you done woke me up with that bullshit. I'm trying to get high. So I'm like, bitch, I ain't got no weed. So I'm like, I tell you what, we gonna go in there out in the room. They leave and try to get a little bag, or, you know, that's a little joint. Bed. That's what he said. So we waited till everybody bonked out, except for Frank. We got to put Frank on the game. Then we was like, oh, we gonna do that. So we bunk out. No. So we bunk out. Boom. Once we bunk out, I'm gonna say once they bunk out, I'm tripping. We go in the room. We fucking on our shit. Boom, 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 boom. Flip up the mattress. Scan how to got motherfucking joint rolled up like that. And the joint they smoke probably about that big. Probably about a little bigger than this, a little longer, probably about that long. They done smoke. And they got a fresh one that they didn't smoke. So we took both of them bitches. We said, fuck it. We took Then we take both of them bitches off phone home. Call her. My mom ready to come home. Then I think we had a party that day. Yeah, I think we did. We had a party that day. So we ended up going to 31st and 5th first. We went to morning first. We chilled in morning for a little while. Then we went to my house. So cuz over my head, he thinking I'm trying to shake him and down these bitches. So he on my ass. He ain't letting me breathe. Cause I remember I was trying to shake him and go fuck with my partner. And I was gonna smoke one with him. But cuz was like, fuck no, nigga. We stole that shit together this week. Gonna blow this shit together. You been telling me this. You ain't wanna let me go outside. Fuck no. But he knew even if I would have fucked up, he knew it was nothing he can do because he couldn't whoop me or nothing. So he was just like, and I'm like, bitch, I ain't gonna leave you, bitch. So everywhere I went, that bitch was on my heels. Give a fuck. Cuz on my heels. I try to walk to the park. Cuz walking to the park too. You don't give a fuck. 'Cause I'm coming too, bitch. You like, So boom, but I ain't smoking shit, but I'm just walking around smoking all my homie shit up. So like every time I go chill by, I just walk by and see they blowing shit. They like, I go over there and go to smoking with them niggas. And we bonk out, we walking through the hood and shit, walking through the whole hood. We kids. So shit, but I'm not letting him smoke though. Every time they try and pass it to him, he like, I'm like, nah, fuck no. Like, bitch, you say, I'm like, nah, bitch, we gonna smoke later till, wait till later, bitch. I don't want you high tripping around here now. Bitch, we in the hood. Your mama stay over here. We ain't where I stay at, nigga. But we ain't gonna duck out, bitch. We in the hood, bitch. Everybody, they mama passing through here and this shit. Fuck no, nigga. It's not finna have you tripping broad daylight your first time. So I'm like, nah, bitch, nah. I'm like, man, I'm paying my little cousin the weed. I'm telling you, I'm restricting it on everybody. Like, bitch, I'm paying my little cousin the weed. Don't pay no weed. He like, me, come on. I'm like, man, nah, like, don't even play with me like that, bitch. Like, now one of y'all niggas don't pay the nigga the weed. So shit, I respect the gangs. I ain't pack of the weed. He hot. But he still trailing behind me because I still got the legend too. He wanna make sure I don't, you know what I'm saying, and try to horn him out. But I'm a man. I'm gonna stick to my word. Boom. So boom, we lay up there and go back to my house. I think it was like towards nighttime and shit. We had a party going on. I can't remember who party it was. But we had a party anyway. So I can't get too blitzed like I want to. So once I make it to my house, and I got my little stash spot, I go stash them hoes. Boom, lay up there and stash them bitches. And I got me one. I got the little one that ain't them already we been blowing on that they put out. I let cuz blow that with me. So we go down the street where I stayed. Cause the party, we stay all the way down the road, like the last house to your right. And they had my neighbors across the street, stay across the street. But we was the last house to the right. And there was nowhere to go after that. So you gotta kind of bag up in somebody's yard to leave. So we walk all the way on top of the road. Then it's the main road, Yellow Water Road, main Yellow Water Road. So we walk up to the top. Boom. And then it's just like a little empty, vacant slide up there, like, yeah, like a little business. So we went over there. Boom. I let him smoke, but I ain't teach him how to inhale because he don't know how to inhale. I just let him do his thing. You feel what I'm saying? Just let him like he smoked. Cause I was tripping. And I cannot have you tripping like your mama in here. Like that's just how wild we were. We ain't give a fuck. And the weed and shit niggas was smoking at that time was bullshit. But it was good at the time, but it was bullshit. Niggas smoking pure Reggie. Pure Hudley. Not even no good Reggie. It's just straight Hudley. So the shit really ain't no smell, whatever. It wasn't loud. So we right there just smoking like we grown. I'm smoking. So boom, we go back down the road. I think, matter of fact, I think, I think it was Chelsea with us too. I think it was. I think we did have somebody else with us. No. I'm lying. That was a dolo. It was me and Cuz. I think Frankie might have been with us. I think it was Frankie, but Frankie went down smoke anyway. We went down give it to him. Most Frankie would do is drink a beer. But he'll talk about some bitches. He'll talk like Frank a trip. Like I swear to God, and I ever go back home, I'm a fucking vlog video. I go live with Cuz, and I'm gonna let y'all see how Cuz act. And I'm gonna talk about bitches, get his dick sucked, everything, and he gonna laugh. He gonna talk about, he gonna give you stories about how he done got his dick sucked. I'm gonna ask him this story that I'm finna tell y'all if he remember. So, boom, think it was Frank. Yup, Frankie would have. So at the top, it's a trailer on your right, and it's some I think it's just a trailer. I can't remember. It was one trailer or two, and I know like my homeboy that my one of my classmates stayed. They granny stayed right there. And they had a trailer right there, and then there's like some more trailers right there. Like it's they little sections of other people in, but they all family. So I used to mess with the little chick that stayed in that one trailer over there. You know what I'm saying? It used to be my little boo thing when I was back there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I used to fuck with her. So laid up there, boom, and in that one trailer they used to. I guess somebody whoever stayed in that trailer, they used to rent that bitch out. I used to have this one chick staying in that bitch, and she was a stone cold freak. And now the little chick I was fucking with, she was over the vine. She knew, I guess, cause the girl was fucking with her cousin, or the girl was her cousin. I don't know how the story went, but the little yeah I was fucking with was up there, and then I got her up there. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like two more little breezels that was like around my age, or maybe a little younger, but from like my little cousin, maybe another little cousin at the party. So boom, um, yeah. So they trying to get me to come off in the trailer. Like I'm already knowing from the fucking when I got off the school bus over there when that girl first moved over there because her husband or her boyfriend, whoever the nigga was that stayed there with her, that financed stuff fucking living, that nigga was never there. I mean, never there. And I remember like that school year, she was always fucking with my classmate, trying to get him to come off in there we get off the bus and shit. And he used to, I ain't gonna spoil cause you know what I'm saying, like that at that time. I used to be shit tripped out, like, man, you tripping. So shorty that I'm fucking with this night of the party in the summertime, she over there. So like boom, they trying to get me to come over there. Ooh. So I got Frank, I got and my little cousin. So like, cuz I don't already know he ain't gonna wanna fuck around and ain't nothing in there. So I'm like, so man, what your little sister? She like, oh she ain't well, do something like that, bitch. Your sister in there, bitch. You go fuck with, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be he like, yeah, we can. So I'm like, all right, boom. So I fall off in there, bitch. I see she in there, boom. So I'm like, man, what the move is, man, shorty, we doing what we doing, but we ain't popping nothing off. I ain't really want to pop nothing off with Shorty and nothing. I think I ended up still doing it in the back room though. But at that time, I like at that specific moment at the time, I was trying to pop nothing off at that time. I'm still trying to, get some shit together from that party because there's some shit going on at this party too. Like one of my mama friend's daughter that I'm trying to, I go to school with, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to, yeah, I've been trying to. So I'm trying to see what's going on with that before I'm using Shorty as a little backup plan, you know what I'm saying? For like later on tonight when the adults leave and we can sneak out the crib, we gonna come back up here if you spending the night up here, you know what I'm saying? And Shorty, she want the business. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. And so the older chick, who her cousin or whoever fuck the bitch was to her, she asked me that golden question. You ain't got no other cousins or friends or bro. What? They all down the road. I'm trying to get them to come to the party, and I'm like, you know what? Nah, I don't need y'all to come to the party. 'Cause I don't want y'all to fuck up my fun sway. So shit. Nah, they weren't going anyway. All the grown ups and shit. So, so boom, we lay up there. I'm like, all right, I'll be back. I'm about to go get my cousin. So I go get my cousin too, which is Jordan older brother, I go get him because at this time, me and my brother, we not funking like me and my older brother. We really weren't funking like that. He was a square to me. He ain't never want me to hang with him. So nigga, I ain't finna put you on no mission. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you hear about it. Then I'll put you on the mission when you ask me. I'm a facilitator. I'm gonna be the big dog it is. You feel me? So boom, I go get Cub. Like, cuz, we got a vibe down the road. She trying to vibe sound. You know, I was like, he was like, shit, for real? Like, what she look like? That's the first thing niggas want to know. What the bitch look like? Man, the bitch is not looking right. It don't matter if when them lights go out, she gonna make some shit disappear, man. Them motherfuckers over there swallowing pillars and shit, boy. I'm talking about them big motherfuckers. I can't fuck with her because she fucking with the little bitch I fuck with, and she so she ain't on the cool, so I'm automatically out the picture, so I can't even smell the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, but it ain't gonna finna stop me from putting other niggas on the bitch. So mind you, we still got Frank with us. It's me, Jordan, Toot, and Frank. So we lay up there. I done convinced Cuz to walk down the road. So Cuz like, dick sucking ain't too bad right now, you know. So Cuz walk down the road with us. I'm like, cuz she going. Like I swear to God, he asking me a million and one question because he want to know for a fact if this bitch going or not. He don't know he's gonna time like cuz bitch going. Cuz. Matter of fact, I think cuz had to sneak down the road because his baby mama was staying. Cuz had a kid at this time. I think Sophia was staying down here, so he had to fuck around and sneak down the road with us. So he, like, little dick sucking ain't gonna hurt. This ain't my bitch anyway. Bitch ain't gonna wanna fucking fall in love. So boom, we end up going. This shit ain't working, dog. So boom, as we go, now mind you, we got Frank with us. So cuz like, you know what? Fuck it, we gonna get Frank dick sucked. No, like, yeah, we'll get Frank dick sucked. Cuz like, we gonna put Frank on the bitch. Cause cuz still kind of skeptical. Like he wanna see who the bitch is and this and that. So boom, and they up there, we go back, open up the door. We talking. I tell Shorty out the dribble, like, man, you know what? I tell the bitch, not my bitch, but the other bitch. I'm like, man, look, you gotta, man, my cousin right here, but I'm my other cousin too, man. You gotta give him some head too. Shit, all right. She ain't ever fuck how slow he was. She ain't give a fuck. Man, it was like, man, we could have been got Frank. Little taffy taffy. So she like, man, fuck it. So they go in the room. She get to performing her job. We walk in the room. We see Frank in. We think Frank was y'all scared and timid. Right? Nah, how the fuck that nigga feel that? Ain't never seen him in nothing, no shit like this. He always talk about it. And my stepdaddy and everybody grown used to always fuck with him and try to get, I don't know, get him to hit the cluckers and shit. But I don't know, they'll make us move around when that type of shit go on. So I'm trying to see what the fuck going on. We all trying to see. So we in the door, Frankie was shit. Like that, he scratched out. Let that do a thing. We go out the room laughing like, oh, Frank, we kids, like Frank, Frank, this thing. So I was laughing and shit. Well, and that was that. And I go ahead and get Shorty what she want because she was on my heels. Because I realized too that thing in my mama crib. That was no go. She wasn't gonna spend the night with my sister. Her mama wasn't going because they in the night. Fuck no, fuck no. Yo, what's going on? So shit, I gave that up and went and did what I did with my little yeah in the other room. And that was that. And I think cuz after Frank got what he needed, he went in and got what he needed. And we all left together smiling. Yeah, and that was that. And I never forget that shit though. That was crazy. That shit was crazy. I ain't lying, that shit was good. We had fun though. We was kids. But I know later on, once I should cook, cause I ain't want cuss, no, I was smoking. Once I should cook, party still was going on anyway. Man, cuz, look, cuz. Went back down the road, smoking. Man, we smoking, we getting high as a motherfucker. Come back to the part where I'm getting high as a motherfucker. I'll never forget this shit. I'm so motherfucking high smoking that weed. My motherfucking auntie now had. Man, I'm trying to eat some chicken wings, some bonk, some what you call them motherfuckers? Them drumsticks, them little small motherfuckers though, them little wings. Man, I'm trying to eat the little wing. I'm talking about the drumstick style though, the small drumstick. They had fries on. I'm eating that bitch. Why my dumb ass so high started eating the bone and all? I swear to God. I know I was eating the bone because this shit I'm swallowing, this shit hurting the fuck out my throat. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't me. This shit good. I can't stop. I ain't lying. And then me and Shorty, who I was trying to fuck with, my mama's friend daughter, she wanna go down the road and wanna go to kissing on me and shit. So we all walk down the road as a group, kissing and doing all that weird ass shit. And so she being fucking teenagers, you know. But she wouldn't let me smell the pussy. And then it was like, what the fuck, we was finna go anyway. I can take the bitch down to that other bitch. I was with the other bitch I just chopped on was it anyway. So we was doing them but kissing. That's all we can do. I had a thing for Shorty too, but that shit ain't never go nowhere. It just stayed kissing. And then like I say, in high school and shit, she started fucking with one of my partners who used to come around. And it was all, we all cool. Like, and then my little city small. We everybody know everybody. Unless you moved into the city from somewhere, then you don't know nobody. But we all know each other. Everybody all went to school. So it wasn't no thing, you know, it wasn't no nothing. So that's the first day I went with that. And then like a couple of nights later after that party and shit, I think I still had some of that weed. I used to get into a lot of shit fucking with that little girl down the road. So she used to be hot. She had a boyfriend, that little bitch ass nigga from fucking from Ponchatoula. Yeah, he was from Tula. He didn't like it. And Ponchatoula really was on like it's like the highways were separating. Well, not really. It depends on how far you go down Yellow Water. They're considered that Ponchatoula once you cross over. Or if you go all the way down to, because I think Clayburgh Farm. Because if y'all ever seen that fucking, what's that show called? Swamp People? It's a man on there called Cleaver. I think it's Tyler Cleaver or some shit. They got a farm, which I stayed right down the road from that bitch. It's in Yellow Water. It's the house I'm talking about. Like you can go down there and see this shit still to this day. I think they still got that alligator and turtle farm. So motherfuckers from Hammond know when I say alligator and turtle farm, they know. But you know, you go search so far down there to consider, I guess Ponchatoula or whatever. I don't fucking know. It's not Hammond no more. So that's just how close the shit the next city was to where I stayed at. So Yellow Water kind of like on the outskirts on Hammond. So she used to fuck with this dude before I even moved over there. But the little nigga, they had it. Whatever his people used to do, like he had to. They let that shit going. Like My stepdad was having shit going too. My stepdad having shit going too, but it wasn't like how this nigga had shit going. Nigga. This nigga had a whole whip. Cannot nigga did. Nigga had a whole fucking whip. So shit, I need you to come back though. And I can't get mad at that, but I can't get mad at Shorty either because I'm young. I'm just really humping on you, bitch. We never met at the bitch. You said you was my girl. I just, you know, it was like that, you know. I wasn't tripping on the nigga. She was tripping. Cause we could have shared the bitch. Keep it all the way gangster. I just lived down the road from her. So I had way more access to her than what he would have had. Even though he got a whip. And so once the nigga, matter of fact, I think she stopped fucking with that nigga. She was like, fuck this bitch ass nigga. I'm fucking with you. So she stopped fucking with the nigga. And the nigga couldn't take it. And you know what typical teenage boys wanna do was they find out young fly nigga smashing these bitch. You know, they wanna fight or whatever, however they wanna do it. But it always been like a sense of rival between cities. You know, it don't matter how you try to put it. It always been, Hammond versus any and everybody, any other city. We all in the same parish, but we used to still beef with different cities. So that's how that shit used to really go. Unless you family with somebody that's from that city, then you might be exempt or your homie, that meet your people that's from Tula. Cause I had people that stayed in Tula too. Like then and really all my folks from Tula. That's really from like on my papa side. They really from Ponchatoula. Like I think and my grandma's side. You know. And this my mama, like my mama, and my mama daddy think they people is really from Ponchatoula. So all my folks real from Tula though. My godmama stayed in the pocket where this nigga was from. They call it the pocket. But to be honest, I didn't really know that. I ain't know that shit at all when I was beefing with this nigga. I ain't know all I know this nigga from Tula. That was it. So that's all I know. The nigga from Tula. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. So now I'm beefing with that nigga. I ain't beefing with Tula. I'm beefing with that nigga. Cause I can go anywhere. Nigga ain't gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Tangipahoa Parish, nigga. And that's just what it was. It is. So this night here, the night I find decide to get this nigga high. I know y'all like, damn, this nigga scratching the fuck out this story. But this nigga, so we smoking that fresh little piece that we stole from Auntie. So well, before we even start smoking, I go get it. I'm like, yeah, I feel like it's the right time. Everybody chilled out. Big brother and there, sister probably sleep. So, and I think my sister was still up. So we go outside under this. We had a gazebo in our yard. So we go outside under the gazebo. Boom. Shit. I light that bitch up. And I'm on the phone with Shorty down the road too. Nigga used to be on the phone heavy, the little house phone heavy, got the little cordless phone. You know, my mama always been into this tech shit, like always, always. She always been into it. So we got the little cordless phone and shit. I'm on the phone with the bitch, caking. And I'm like, fucking, I'm telling her my plans. I'm finna get this nigga high for the first time. Whoopty whoop. And lay up there, boom, had me and this bitch on the phone. She tells me, she like, she keep clicking over because motherfuckers keep calling in. So they calling in. It's the nigga really calling in. She telling the nigga she on the phone with me. She don't want to be bothered with the nigga no more. And this and this and that. You know, niggas can't take that type of shit. You can have 100 hoes. But it's just something about one nigga taking one of your hoes, you can't take it. So, nah. And then I'm just like a new nigga who just popped up on the scene. You feel me? So, nigga just moved down the road from you. I know nigga just found out all this shit. Nigga just moved down the road from you. Nigga, cause I ain't gonna lie. I wanna say our first night staying in that fucking house is when I cracked Shorty. It was our first night. Mama moved in that bitch. I think my brother was there. He was doing some other shit. He had a bitch at that time. He had whips, so he was gone. Mama, we all just moved in that bitch. I think we was still moving in that bitch. The only thing we had set up was our beds and shit. I don't think we had cable or none of that shit hooked up yet. Just the lights in the bed. And I remember it was my first time riding the bus over there. I had to ride the bus home over there. So turning that paper and shit at that time. Cause this was all happening on the school night when I first started cracking this bitch. So boom. So I found out who's staying over there. So I'm talking to one of my classmates that stayed on the road. And this nigga used to lie a lot as a kid, doing what kids do, niggas lie. So me being me, I'm asking that nigga as we get ready to get off the school bus, cause it was a long ride to motherfucking Yellowwater. I ain't gonna lie. From Hammer High to Yellowwater, that was a fucking ride. So shit, I'm running in this shit. So I asked the nigga about the hoes. As we getting ready to get up off the bus, I asked the nigga about the hoes. Man, ain't got no hoes, stay back here, no girls. Then he like, man, it's all my family really stay back here except for Shorty right there. And then he pointed, cause she was already off the bus. Like, I don't even know if this bitch even went to school or what school she went to. I don't know. She was just like a year or two younger than me. So then I had already seen Shorty too when we was moving and shit. And I want to ask her, him about this bitch. Like, man, what's up with Shorty? That stay right there. Ooh, ooh. Then like, I ain't gonna say girl name. Like, I'm like, yeah. So he gotta tell me about it. And then the first thing come out this nigga mouth. Oh yeah, man, I cracked her already. And ooh, I'm like, yeah. So she going like that? She is? He was like, yeah. I said, I don't know. Then he kind of sojating and shit. So as he saying all that, shot them down there at that stop because she waiting on the rest of her little brothers and sisters to get out the school bus. So boom, as I'm getting out the bus, and I think she was low key waiting on me too to get up off that school bus. So I get up out the school bus, we both get out the school, but he got to laughing and shit. He got to laughing. So he fucking with the bitch. I'm trying to see what's up with the bitch. So I ended up, the bitch, asked this nigga who the fuck I am. I gotta talk for myself because I don't want no nigga to soldier hate on me. I gotta talk and he didn't know who I am and shit. And so, boom, she tell me who she is, her age, and all that shit. See her little sister get off the bus. There was a lot of them. So as they get off the bus, nigga lay up there, get her number, that house number. And shit, as I'm macking and doing what I'm doing, because everybody done walked out, so except her little sister. So it just be her and her little sister. And I'm talking to her, what I'm saying? As I'm talking to her, let her know why I stayed. Well, they already knew why I stayed there. And I see my mama pulling up out the lane. They pulled right by me. It's my mama, my stepdad, and my sister. Mama say, bro, we finna go to Springfield. We gonna be in Springfield for a while. You wanna come? I looked at Shawty and said, no. said, no, I don't want to go. I'm gonna stay here. My stepdaddy just started laughing. He started laughing. He probably already knew what time it was. He started laughing. Cause me and my stepdaddy was like that. We was tight. Really, me and this nigga tighter than me and my daddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with my real daddy. My fucking real daddy. I don't fuck with this nigga. Really start claiming this nigga type shit. Cause that nigga's a buster. But he started laughing. He didn't say that. Mama just said, all right now, Kyle. I don't want nobody in my house. And she just drive off. Boom. Hey, you want to go to my house? She said, yeah. Like, come on. I said, y'all want to go to my house. That's how, like, and y'all want to come to y'all could chill in my crib. Like, all right. So, boom, man, we still got to pass up our house to get to my house. We all just, us three, just walk out to all her little brothers and shit. Sister come out and she make them go back on, make sure you move them around except for her other little sister, which was like under her. So, boom, we go to my crib. So shit. So we walking to the crib. We walking in my crib. Boom. We all go inside. I put a little sister downstairs, turned on the DVD. Come on, y'all caving shit. We hooked up. We just moved in this bitch. It's just our lights. Put the DVD on the big A because it wasn't flat screens. It was them big screen. We had a big screen TV in our living room. Big motherfucker. Come on, that bitch was huge. That you roll around and shit. With the wood going around it. And we had one of them bitches in our living room. And I turn that bitch on for her, put the DVD on. I tell her she can watch whatever. Tell Shawty, man, come on, let's go upstairs and look at my room. You know, at first her little sister was like, they was laughing with each other and shit. You know, doing a little singing thing, they do it. So first her little sister was about to come up there too. And then she looked at her little sister and she was like, all right. She was like, I guess I'll watch a movie. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? But nevertheless, I think her little sister ended up leaving. I ain't gonna say, I almost said her name. I think she ended up leaving. So boom, I think that's what happened. So me and Shorty go up there in the room as we go up there, shit, and he get straight to it. So I'm talking straight to it, and I'll never forget this shit. Shorty was busting like crazy. And then it just became my little boo thing ever since then, like at that time. You know, I think she married now, so I ain't gonna, disrespect her and say her name, put out the niggas know if you from the city, you know who the fuck stayed back there at that time, or who the fuck from there, you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. So it really ain't no secret, but it's a secret. And so that was my little yay. So this night, get back to the story when I got this nigga high. So it had to be like a couple of months later. Cause we just moved back there after the party and shit. So I think that what kind of party was a housewarming party. After she got everything, my mama got everything together and shit. So it was like a couple months later. I know it was summertime because we was out of school when all this shit transpired. Yeah, it was the summertime. We out of school when all this shit transpired. So boom. So I guess she tell the nigga she on the phone with me. Stop calling her X, Y, and Z. But the niggas gonna be niggas. And I don't wanna go for that type of shit. So I guess he feel like, the nigga, I guess he was some type of nigga, the nigga around whatever the fuck into her. I don't know. I guess. I don't know what type of cop the nigga had at that time. But he was clouded. So I guess he wasn't going. So as he wasn't going, he's like, man, fuck that. I'm about to pull her back. I guess that's what he tell her. I don't know what the fuck he really telling the bitch because, or what the bitch telling him. because I'm just not on the phone. I think I ended up hanging up and the bitch said she gonna call me back. I think that's what happened. The bitch said she don't call me back. But I went tripping because now I'm about to get my little cousin dusted. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to get you loaded. So as I'm telling him then, I'm smoking. Boom, everything got that bitch down about halfway. I asked the little bitch, I say, shit, bitch, I'm not because he wasn't in here. I'm high. I'm like, well, I'm high as a motherfucker. He's like, shit, me too. I said, nigga, how you nigga? You ain't even high because you ain't even in hell. He said, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I said, nigga, no, you not, nigga. I'm watching you. You don't even know I didn't hear. So they're like, man, I'm in here. Man, I need my fucking lighter, bro. I'm gonna have to pause. This shit ain't gonna work. I gotta let that bitch in the car somewhere. Oh, there we go. Found out we Gucci, man. Let's flip. All right. So he like, it's just how I am high. So I'm like, bitch, show me. I'm like, here, I'm about to light it up, lit it back up, like, show me you out in here. So he hit that bitch and blew it straight back out. I said, I told you I'm not in here. I said, man, look, you gotta hold it. I said, you gotta hit it like this. I'm like, you gotta hit it like that. He like, he trying, but he can't. I say, act like it's a drink and you sucking on something. I'ma know if you did it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking he kind of scared now since I'm teasing. I said, I'ma know if you did it because you're gonna start coughing. He say, I say, yeah, bitch. Now you finna get high. That shit hurt my throat. I say, now you finna get high. So she, wait a minute. Next thing you know, the little bitch called me back. We still sitting under the gazebo smoking. The little bitch called me back. She like, oh, what you doing? I say, man, still sitting under the gazebo smoking. Say, you outside? I say, yeah. She like, Tony said he about to come back. Damn, I said this nigga name. She like, you have to come back here. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They come. So she like, man, don't fight that boy. They gonna try to jump you and da 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 da. So I'm like, man, I ain't tripping on none of this. Cause at this time, I got me a little deuce revolver with the little deuce fire with no clip. But I tell little cuz go get the well before that. So I ain't tripping. I know I got me some heat. I know I'm gonna buck this bitch if these niggas come back here tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping. She really trying to get me to stand out. She thinking this nigga is the almighty of almighty. So she trying to get me to stand down. I'm like, man, look, yo, cuz come back here tripping. He gonna get it. Like, point blank period. If they try to jump me, they gonna get it some more. And I'm gonna start terrorizing them. Like, you don't know how my family roll, how we roll, baby. Like, we gonna terrorize these niggas everywhere. Cause mind you, all the main attractions is in our city. That's why we beef with every fucking city. Like every city. No matter where the fuck we go. If somebody come from a different city, a group of niggas come from a different city to our city, like especially at that time, like at the football game, or they want to come to the skating rink, or they want to come to the movies or the mall. Nigga ask them where they from, and they say they from Timbuktu. Nigga, I'm like, oh yeah, especially they want to act all tough and shit. Now they start acting like a bitch in some lanes, then nigga might let them slide. But And then you want to be on that tough guy shit. They gonna be like, yeah, Fing Fa Foom. They gonna knock you out, and then gonna jump you. So our city had that fucking reputation at this thing. Think I'm lying, nigga. Ask Boosie, little Boosie, the rapper. What happened to him at the Black Hat? Nigga said the wrong shit and nigga punched him. I'm telling you, like, respect real niggas in the city at that time. But nah, it's just the city fucked up. But that's another story. But, oh, he had that reputation, but niggas ain't even like a nigga. So it's like, and he like, nah, you finna, man, and see what's happening. So I'm like, shit, fuck it. So I ain't tell the cuz name yet. The cuz going through it. I see he going through it, so I ain't going with the phone. He hear what's going on. He like, oh, we finna fight. We finna fight. You know, now you know. The cuz ready. I'm like, yeah, bitch, it's finna go up, bitch. Like, no niggas come back here. Like, man, no niggas ain't coming. I ain't worrying about the niggas. He know I got heat too, cause I just showed it. He know it. You know. So cuz ready for some gangster shit. But now that weed starting to kick in. So this bitch get quiet on me. So I'm like, I bet you high, honey. He said, man, I see my daddy. Mind you, this nigga daddy is dead. This nigga never seen his daddy since. I think his daddy died when he was 2. So I don't know if he remember his daddy or if he remember him from pictures. But the nigga say he see his daddy. I look at this nigga like, oh Lord. So I get mad. Go to flash like, bitch, you go to tripping. He like, man, I'm good, cuz I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, cuz you go to tripping, get me in trouble, bitch. I ain't never smoking with you again. Like, I'm threatening him like that. He like, cuz I'm good, I'm good. Then he get quiet. Then he just bust out crying. I said, oh man. He said, man, my daddy telling me not to. My like, cuz you tripping. Like, nigga, ooh, getting on his ass. Then he like, man, I'm straight, cuz. I say, cuz, I'm telling you, I ain't smoking with you no more, cuz. Like, this it, cuz. This is your last time getting high with me, cuz. He's like, cuz, nah, cuz, I'm straight, I'm straight. I'm like, nah, cuz. I ain't fucking with you, cuz. I ain't fucking with you, cuz. You gonna get me in trouble, cuz. Like, for in real life, cuz, you gonna get me in trouble. Like, I ain't fucking with you, cuz. He like, nah, cuz, I'm straight, I'm straight, I'm straight. So boom, man, we stay at the bottom. We outside, so you can see all the way at the top of the lane. See a motherfucking Mustang blasting music come down that bitch. I say, uh-oh, cuz, that them niggas, I said, that them niggas go. Man, not mine, it's a Mustang. So you know how small a Mustang, maybe 4 people. Two at the least is what you can expect in the Mustang versus you see a nigga in the van and you know 4 is the least you can expect the niggas that's coming in the van. So I see the niggas pull down in the one Mustang. And he was the leader. The green Mustang. So I see 1 Mustang, 2 Mustang, 3 Mustang, 4 Mustang. Those niggas came back there deep. Oh, appreciate the light. So those niggas came back there deep. I'm like, what the fuck? So I ain't bucking or nothing. Still walking down the road naked. Man, cuz, he bucket to the ceiling red. I'm like, cuz, these niggas deep, cuz. I know I ain't expecting you to help me. Then you a little nigga. So as I start walking, I don't want this shit to transpire in front of my house. So I see him coming down, but them niggas turned in the bitch yard. The bitch I'm fucking, they all turned in that bitch yard. So I'm walking. Boom, boom. I tell cuz after we probably got like a house past my house. I tell cuz, I see these niggas deep. I say, cuz. No, I'm lying. They ain't even turning the bitch yard. They kind of stopped. So I'm still got like, cause the lane long. I still got some walking to do. They all stopped at the top, like all by the bitch house, cause she stayed at the top of the lane. But all the cars, it was like 5 cars. They all can fit in the lane all the way up into that stop sign. So them niggas was all down there, and I tell cuz, cause I'm like 1 yard past my house. say, cuz, I ain't expecting you to help me, man, because I know if you run on me, I ain't gonna get mad. So I'm like, cuz, I ain't expecting you to help me or whatever, woo. But them bitches start jumping me, cuz, run in my room, because by this time I got the bottom room. My brother done moved to the guest house, so I got the bottom room. I say, cuz, run in my room, look under my bed in that shoebox, they can grab that thing, cuz. Yeah, I told that cuz broke. He went straight to the house. Like, cuz, where you going? He just broke. So right there, like I told you, we still right, like we ain't made it far. Because I'm stalling to walk too, cause they all stopped in front of the bitch house, but they ain't turning, they all stopped right there. So it's like we still got some walking distance, a couple of yards. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see them probably about a quarter mile or a half a mile. That's just how far the lane is, about a half a mile. I can see them niggas, you know. So like they saw us stop. So I'm not finna just rush to go get my ass whooped. I'm still walking, but I'm walking slow. I think I was still smoking that little piece out here. I'm blowing that bitch down like a gangster. You feel it? Yeah. So by the end, cut and went. He came back with the little iron. Goddamn, I'm like, nah, cut. If I girl, give me that. He like, nah, he bucking. He ready to start busting at them niggas from there. I'm like, nah, cut, nah. Chill out, give me that. Boom, them niggas know I got. So I get my shit and just put it in my pocket. Like, fuck it, you nigga go to jump me. I'm gonna just go to bucking. Like, fuck a fight. Nah, it's up, bitch. You came back here 5 cars deep for me. So, but I ain't knowing the nigga that he got in the car with him is my cousin from Tula. It's my cousin. Now, mind you, I really don't hang with him like that. But the cousin know me. He know me. And I ain't find out this shit until like a couple of months after. Cause man, I told you the party happened. I think we was like in school around this shit happened. Like a couple of months after my first time getting the kids. It was some type of break. I think it was our first school break. I know it was this shit happened before the fucking the Hammond and Ponchatoula football game. I think it was the Jamboree. I think it was the Jamboree or some shit. The first game. I think that's what it was. I think it happened before the Jamboree. Boom. It was either the Jamboree or the game that they played because they played twice. They used to play twice a year. It was either that Jamboree or that game. I want to say it was that Jamboree though. Yeah. It was the Jamboree. Exactly. The Jamboree. Never forget this shit. Never forget this shit. It was before that. All this shit happened. I finally got look cuz shit. And I'm telling you the same night this shit transpired with this nigga. So boom. But I didn't know that the nigga he had in the car with him was my cousin. But I'm happy that I did. I'm happy everything happened the way it happened. Not that I'm happy because my little cousin he was a live wire. Then he was full of that weed, you know, telling who he was seeing. And he had the iron in his hand. If I would have never took that, let him walk down the road with that bitch, that nigga would have started busting at them niggas. So I see these niggas like they ain't, they ain't going with they move. Like they stop. So I stopped. I ain't gonna keep walking. I ain't even walk by the bitch house. Cause I still had it's a whole bunch of yards until I get to the bitch house. I just stopped walking because I seen all the cars stop. Boom. So I see them stop and I just throw my hands up like this here, like shit, what's that? You know what I'm saying? And so them niggas ain't move. So I'm like, man, come on, cuz, let's just go back to the crib. He like, nah, fuck that. He got a flash now. I'm like, cuz, he trying to run down there. So I'm like, man, come on, cuz, chill out. Let's just get in front of our yard. Or let's get in front of this other nigga yard. Cause they still, unless they all bag out in front of the road, chance of getting their shit smacked. Cause and that's telling who's gonna come around there if it's flying. They gonna come down the lane and turn around. Either in the bitch yard or they gonna turn around in the yard where we standing at. They gonna come all the way down here and turn around. Cause it still got one more little dead end road to the right, but it leads you off into somebody private yard. You know what I'm saying? But only if you stay back there, you knew that. But I think he knew that, but it was that road was on side of my house, actual house. So I see them niggas like they stop. So I'm like, come on, I come look cuz now we go back and walk to my yard well, in front of the yard. I was just saying they had to turn around there in front of that road, rather. The little dead end road too. Stand in front of that bitch. Then we see them niggas coming. Then no. Stand in front of that bitch, wait a few minutes. And then cause mine, I had still had the cordless phone in my pocket too. I hit the phone started ringing because it pick up. We right there. Boom. So I answer the phone, it's the bitch. She like, I'm like, tell that nigga to come down here. Tell that bitch that nigga I'm bucking on the phone and shit. She like, oh, I ain't I'm in my yard. I see him right there. He parked in front of my yard. I told him to get out some shit she said. Niggas trying to turn around in her yard or something they had going on or something. I'm like, man, fuck all that. Tell that nigga he came back here to fight. He playing back here by my house. Let's do it. Like I'm ready to do it type shit. Then my little cousin on the phone in the background bucking and shit too. So I'm like, man, chill out, cuz, chill out. Bitch was that so the nigga don't want to do it. So I hear the nigga, I'm like, who that nigga? And she like trying to kind of answer, like she don't tell her. They like she want me to say my name so she could translate it, cause she don't the bitch really don't know me like that. Like, if I'm flash on YouTube or what. So she just like, kind of iffy then. And I hung up the phone, like, man, tell that nigga, come on, you want to do it? Shit, I'm out here. Then they see me take off my shirt, boom, cause they all standing out on top of this bitch road, and I'm like right here, like, my shit, like by my shit. I take off my shirt, like, come on, we can do it right in the middle, like just me and you. Take off my shirt, boom, and then hang up the phone, boom. So a good maybe 15, 20 minutes pass by. I guess they still doing what they doing. Whatever. And I see them niggas 5 cars deep, and all 5 cars was four people in it. All 5 of them cars was 4 motherfuckers in all 5 of them bitches. So I see that shit going on. So shit, me, I'm like, man, should I go get that little 22 Rug I had? Cause I had a little 22 Rug with a little banana clip in it, this little semi-automatic little rifle. I had that bitch too. I'm thinking to myself, should I go get that bitch and just say fucking and just go to bucking at these niggas? I'm like, nah, cause I really want to fight this nigga. We been going back and forth for too long. Cause I gotta put a fork in this shit. You feel me? So I'm like, nah, I want to fight this nigga. I want to fight. I want to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? That's me. So shit, niggas ain't ended up wanting to fight. So what this nigga did, I'm like, fuck, they got tired of standing. I'm like, man, them niggas ain't want to do that. Then if you from Louisiana, you outside at nighttime with your shirt off. The mosquitoes gonna tear your ass up. Me being me, I put the shirt back on and me and Cuz sit back under the gazebo. Started back cheating, smoking a little thing we had. So I'm steady watching to see what these niggas gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They gonna go up there, cause they still park by this bitch out. They just on side the road. All 5 cars just parked on side the road in front of this girl house. Like all they gotta do is turn in her yard type shit, and I'll be in her yard, but they ain't in her yard. I guess the nigga stayed there. He was trying to make me come down the road, like yeah, nigga, I'm cracking your bitch right now. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with talking to your bitch in front of you or whatever. Try to get me to come down there, but I ain't stupid, nigga. Y'all deep down there. Y'all come down here so I can spark at y'all and get away with it type shit. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? The whole case, he trying to figure out who the fuck I am. And he trying to get information out the bitch, and the bitch don't want to tell him because they all trying to figure out who I am because they don't know. They just know it's a nigga for him, and they still don't want to just go if they move because they know there's repercussions and consequences about fucking with niggas from him. So they just don't want to just go if they move like that. So I sit back down in the gazebo and cuz I go to smoking. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking. And then about 15, 20 minutes go by, the cars crank up. The Mustangs, all they had that little shit. Bitch crank up. Oh shit. I'm like, oh cuz, I guess they just should have come down here, cuz they started creeping slow down there, but we stayed on the gazebo, just chilling. And they went. to my next door neighbor yard. Not that road, but his yard. Because his yard was big too, and they all turned around in his yard. And then as he did that, Tony came out and I got up. I took his U-boat and I went to the end of my road, to the end of my driveway, and threw my hands up again. And then the nigga seen who the fuck I was. Cause they all stayed like that, like they was ready to go if they move. And then me, I just had my line down, I threw my hands up and you know what I'm saying, put a little iron on, had that big cock like this, you ready. Cause I'm finna start dumping at these niggas at this point. You feel me? So the niggas just stayed there for about a good minute. If they was all conversing or whatever the fuck they was doing, and the nigga just turned left and pulled out all on in the cut, threw his hands out like he was bad and want to start throwing rocks at these niggas. I'm like, chill out, girl, bitch, chill out. I'm like, chill out, bitch. Go back on there because they wrong and shit. So I was like, I guess these niggas ain't gonna do nothing. So now the bitch calling me. She was like, oh, the nigga, what's going on? I said, man, them niggas turning around. They don't want no problem. And I was like, shit, what was happening? Like, they kept asking me who you was. And I'm like, shit, so what you tell them? You told them who I am? She said, I was just telling your name was Kyle. And one nigga was like, Kyle, because she didn't even know my last name at that time. And she was like, one dude was like, Kyle Chester. And I was like, I said, who the fuck was saying that? And she was like, and I told them no. Because they knew my little cousin and his last name. We don't have the same last name. And I was like, no, I told them that your last name was, then they was like, that was Jordan. And that's what they said. And then that's when Tony got scared when he says he told that boy something, he got scared. So I'm like, who? Like, I don't know that. I never seen that boy he was with in the front seat. So I'm like, oh, I guess that's why the head came down and did the little turnaround. I think the nigga did end up rolling his window down, but I didn't recognize because I'm in that mode. I'm trying to see what's going on because I was like, up 5 and they had 10. He cracked that bit down a little bit, I guess, so he can get confirmed that was me. So I'm not knowing what's going on too. So I'm down there finna start busting at these niggas, just say fuck it. But I don't know if all these cars got scraps or what. And it's just me and little cousin. I ain't gonna do it to him like that, or myself, cause there's nothing but 6 shots I got in this little 22. I ain't bring no rule out. I ain't, bring that little motherfucker out. I just had the other little 22 I had, little revolver. So shit, niggas ain't do shit. But niggas ain't do shit. It just all turned around and shit. Me and the cuz started back getting high. And she told me that shit. And then I'm trying to figure out, cause I'm not knowing who the fuck I know. I do know my cousin who I fuck with on a daily basis in Tula, but I'm not thinking that it's his little brother. You know what I'm saying? I forgot all about, cause I'm thinking Pete not even like that. I'm thinking my little cousin not like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. I know your brother is, cause I'm with this nigga. We didn't, man, that's my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I really started thugging, that's why I was hanging with that nigga. Like, my brother ain't want me around him, and he kind of older than my brother. And so he didn't want me like around. Like when they was finna go do shit all hang together, he used to be like, nah, Kyle can't go. He's like, nah, I mean, let's go, brother, go. 'Cause I used to be the only one smoking, me and him. Let's be like, nah, let's go. Like, nah. I'm like, man, that nigga bitch. So he'll shake them niggas and come get me, and it just be me and Cuz riding, going there, getting dusted, loaded. I'm talking about hitting licks. Cuz, like, yeah, I'm talking about I'm active in the streets, like really on it, really on it. Cause I felt like I had some fruit. Like I'm trying to show like my big cousin that, yeah, nigga. So I'm guessing shit. Yeah, I'm not knowing he going back telling his little brother, like, man, you ain't nothing, whatever stories about me about how I'm moving in these streets, like, especially like in him and shit, could come, like, he be around that bitch, but he respected too, like, but he from Tula, but cuz respected. You know what I'm saying? So shit, he saying how I move around that bitch, like, And the cuz goddamn, he be shit, I ain't, man, I used to know some other shit. I swear to God. Like, and yeah, that's another story. I swear to God, that's another story. I really used to be on some other shit. Like, I ain't give a fuck. Like, I ain't wanna hustle. I wanted to go steal. Like, I wanna go breaking houses and shit, go get guns. That's all I used to want. It was guns. Like, man, I swear to God, if I'd have been on that social media shit back then, I'd have been went viral for the shit that I was doing. Like, just in the city, around the city. Like, I ain't want to start hustling to cuz put that shit. Like, I really start fucking with this nigga, big brother, who I'm talking about. And I started really, really fucking with this nigga. That's when I wanted to start. Cause he put me on that, on some money shit. Like, cuz, this shit you doing is cool, but you gonna fuck around and get damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So shit, I don't. You know what, cuz? Like, cuz, I'm gonna show you, cuz. Like, cuz, I'm gonna tell you, it's all about that bread, cuz. That's what he pretty much telling me. Like, cuz, it's all about that bread. Like, cuz, you ain't getting paid, cuz. Like, all that shit you doing, you getting guns and shit. That shit cool, but what you doing with them? And me, I just want to go to the woods and hunt. And maybe sell something to catch me a little duck or two, bust their head. Little youngster on a gun, like bust their head, little rifle. I wasn't done stealing the bullshit at the time. I'm gonna keep it gangsta. I was stealing bullshit, just guns, and maybe if they had a safe, I take the safe and just break that bitch at my crib. And we had land back there in the Yellow Water. Still doing shit like that. Okay, like that shit ain't cool. But I only had two scraps at that time, which was that Ruger, well three, a little 25 no clip, that Ruger rifle with the little banana clip in that bitch, and that little fucking I'm trying to think. I think it was a Smith and Wesson 22. But I ain't like that bitch, but I had that bitch. It wasn't dual action. It was single action. So you had to cock that bitch back. But the only cool thing about it was you can halfway cock that bitch and hit the trigger and it'll shoot. So I can fire, 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 like that. You know what I'm saying? I can. Cause that was the trick where you halfway cock the hammer back and pull the trigger and it'll shoot. Like you got some guns like that. Some you gotta pull that bitch all the way back and fire that bitch. But this one you can fire, 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 fire. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only cool feature about it. I forgot what kind of brand it was. It might have been a Smith and Wesson, but that bitch took 22 long rifle bullets. But I had that on. And so ever since that night, I sat back and wonder, like, who the fuck that nigga was talking, asking about me. So now I'm thinking I got like two, three niggas on my head. Now I gotta be careful when I go through Tula. Cause I don't know who the fuck these niggas is. So now I gotta ask niggas that know niggas in Tula who the fuck these niggas is. And that's when I find out that this nigga is from the pocket and all this and that. And so I'm like, oh, the pocket. And find out where the pocket is. Cause I ain't know nothing about Tula at that time. Really wasn't roaming through Tula. And if I did, I'd be like on First Street or Hoover or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like in that little area, it was nowhere where the fuck that shit at. You know what I mean? So shit. Once I found out where that shit was at, and then my godmama stayed back there, cause I had two godmamas. You know what I'm saying? My god brother and my god sister stayed back there. And I found that out. They stayed right next door to this goof ass nigga. What? Okay. Man, I found that out. I knew what time it was. It's war, nigga. What? Now I know you stay at. Nah, no, nah, I'm gonna go pay my god mama a visit. I'm gonna go fuck with my god brother, you hear me? Go fuck with my god sister. Cause she used to be at all the games and shit. All them bitches. We gonna fuck with her. We gonna fuck with them. So now, we in high school and shit, fucking with the bitch. So now it's football season. I get my partner telling these niggas that, we all gonna link up at the game and shit. All my niggas that's good niggas I fuck with. Then couple niggas who I started fucking with at school, we never got into no type of shit like this. So it was just also, the niggas weren't smoking or nothing at the time. Or at least they were playing like they was fucking with me. It was only like two niggas, like, but them niggas, these two niggas didn't go to fucking football game. Them niggas in the hood. You know what I'm saying? It was from school to the hood. Maybe get them a rock runner and go wherever the fuck they go with the rock runner. But but the niggas I fuck with at school, the square niggas I fuck with at school, they maybe a couple of them might smoke, maybe a couple of them don't. I tell them niggas to come to the game. It's gonna be up. Beef with the pocket. That's how I run into them niggas. Don't beef with the niggas from the pocket. Niggas know who. When we run into the niggas from the pocket, we gonna meet and greet the ones that's I'm not like my god brother. The rest, I guess they cool with this nigga. Cause I see the Mustang that pulled up in my yard that night. Cause I'm already asking my god brother and god sister about this nigga. Then I found out this nigga nickname, what they call this nigga. I'm like, what? All right, bet. I'ma show him. I'ma show him. Then my god brother put two and two together. Like, yeah, I did hear that he was beefing with a nigga from him, from Yellow Water. That's what he say from Yellow Water. So yeah, I said it was me. He like, maybe he gonna say, man, that nigga ran. Bro, you think that nigga ran me somewhere? He like, nah, I know you talking about you. I know that nigga run. So shit, me, I'm a hype. Okay, I'm gonna be at all Punch Tool events. Well, anything dealing with him and the Punch Tool, I'm gonna be there. Long story short, night of the Jamboree, football season, high school, play Punch a Tool with a Coinky Dink. I get all my homies from school. All the football games on Friday night. Get all my homies from school. Like, man, y'all come to the game. Ooh. We all link up at the game. Then I think I had my little cousin with me at the game too. Little cousin. I'm like, yeah, come on, y'all let the game link up. Boom. Think it was at the he might came. I link up with all my high school friends. It was like three or four of us. You know what I'm saying? And then we make it there at the game. I'm in this bitch on tip. I'm looking for this nigga. I already know what he look like. So, man, I'm looking for this nigga. And every nigga I'm cool with, or my cousin them that I run into at Tula, or that's at the game, that's from Tula, I'm asking them about this nigga. Where this nigga at? Let me know when you see him at the game. Or let him know I'm looking for him, that is up tonight. Like, bitch, I come here for one thing, is to get suspended from school. Came to get suspended. So they like, all right, bet. I'm gonna let the nigga know. See him. I ain't seen him yet. Boom. Guess who I run across? My motherfucking kid. I get the randomly to him. He first soon as he seen me, he was like, man, I thought that was you and Joy, man. We shaking. I'm like, oh, what up, good, what up, what up, feet, ooh. He like, man, I was just hanging with your brother today. Ooh. And he like, cause I still went to school and shit though. It was just some days I skip. I tell cuz if he out that way, I text his phone, I call him and shit. Cause that's when nigga had the cell phone and shit was just popping. Be like a little flip or a little razor or something. I hit him, come to school. He'll come get me or whatever. Or if I hit a lick at school, I'll call him to come get me. Cause I stay at school. I know in case these niggas telling me. I figure out I did it, I'll go rat in general and get the school on lockdown and motherfucking bringing dogs and searching. I leave. Be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just leave the rest of the day. And he like, man, I already know. He's like, I gotta holler at you. And then I'm like, yeah, cuz I gotta holler at you too. Then I'm like, he like, uh, he was with some nigga, but I ain't give a fuck who he was with. And he didn't need it because he knows, bitch, you my blood cousin. Ain't no nigga from nowhere gonna fuck with you. Like, man, we gonna tear this bitch up together. And he know it. Cause I feel less if I let something happen to you and I go hang with your brother, he like, man, you be turned up around me. Why the fuck you ain't help my little, I feel, what I'm saying, like some kind of way. So it's like, man, I'm gonna tear this bitch up. Like, ain't no nigga from him gonna fuck with you or to it. Cause he was like, oh man, I'm gonna holler at you. Cause I had people around me. I guess he just wanted to pull me to the side and talk to me, like on some one-on-one shit. But I wasn't seeing it, just like. And then I'm over doing it anyway. I'm out there popping. I'm on some extra shit. I ain't bring no gun with me there. Cause I wasn't on that type of time. Bring no gun on no school premise. Cause I already know just in case I see. Cause I'm thinking it's a fucking 75% chance that I'm finna bump into this nigga if we getting it on. You feel me? The way he been talking, I've been talking. So I don't want to be caught with no scrap on me. You feel me? Like that. Not what I want to do. Get kicked out of school and shit. So I'm like, nah, I ain't bringing no gun with me. So it's just gonna be straight hands when I see you. So she run into Cuz though, and then me and Cuz just we started walking around that bitch because at that time. So how that was set up when you would play, all right, we play. You got the visitors and home on one side. Now I came in because when you come in, I want to say it's the visitors and the home on the other side. Or vice versa. I don't know how it was, but I know we was walking on Tula's side, you know, and so as we walking, he just ran into him. I was like, before he could say anything, I'm just overdoing it. Like, I'm like, cuz, I'm asking him all these questions and shit. And then, like, second question, I asked him, like, cuz, a nigga name, what they call this nigga? He looking, trying to figure out who I'm trying to say. I'm like, I said, the nigga name is such and such, but they call him, and he like, yeah, man, cuz that's what I want to holler at you about. I was like, yeah, cuz, let me fuck all that. Where that nigga at, cuz? When I see that nigga, I'm gonna beat the fuck out that nigga, cuz, for playing with me. He like, what, cuz? He like, cuz, he said, man, cuz, y'all beefing over a bitch. I'm like, cuz, that don't even matter, cuz. I say, cuz, that don't even matter. I say, yeah, it started over a bitch, but man, this nigga pulling up in my crib and shit, playing with me deep, 4-5 core deep and shit. Cuz, man, I want that nigga, cuz. Like, man, I'm gonna show this nigga. He like, cuz. That's what I want to talk to you about. I was with you. I was with him that night. I said, huh? He was like, yeah, cuz that nigga called me. And I was the first nigga that he called, nigga. He was like, man, I got into it with the nigga from Hammond. I need you to come with me. So, you know what I'm saying? They deep. He was like, that's what he told me. I was deep. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, he told me I was deep back then, Yellow Water. He said, you know how them niggas, I don't know why. I guess he assumed that I was from Yellow Water. I guess the last motherfucker that stayed in the house, I think who my mom bought the house for, they had a son like either my age or a little older, whatever. And I guess they used to fuck with the girl. They was cousins. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe that's what the nigga thought I was. And he thought I was from Yellow Water. I was that nigga or whatever. So he agreed to squad up with this nigga and come see about that. So which I ain't tripping, which I wasn't tripping because he knew that he seen how everything went. He seen how everything went. So I wasn't tripping at all. He could just verify that. And then I'm like, then now I got quick because now I'm still putting two and two together when he tell me that. Cause I don't know. I'm like, cuz, what, you was there? He like, yeah. So I'm like, where you was at? You said, cuz, I was in the front seat in the car with him. You ain't seen when I rolled the window down and threw my hand up at you? And he said you had your hands up like that, like with your shirt off and shit. You was ready to squad. You ain't want to hear shit. He was like, shit, everything. He said everything my brother was saying, nigga, I was saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then he said, I think I seen a little scrap or something hanging out your pants too. So then that's when I told that nigga, man, when I found out it was you, he said, I know I told that nigga, like, bro, look, this ain't what you want. He said, I told that nigga, this ain't what you want. I said, man, why you tell that man that, dog? Because I really wanted to fight. He was like, bro, he said, cuz, you gonna really hurt that boy. Like he too small. Like, cause I never seen him in person, only from a distance. He's like, cuz he's smaller than you gonna really hurt him. Cause at that time I was short, but I was just like a little stocky nigga at that time. Like, cause I used to do a lot of push-ups and lift weights and shit. Cause I used to take football and shit serious before I started thugging and shit. Then after that, like once we moved Springfield out of Springfield back to Hammond, that's when I was just said, fuck it. But I still, lift weights and shit, just in case one of these niggas try me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show them something. So shit, I was just a short, stocky nigga. So cuz like, man, you bigger than that nigga. Like he littler than you, cuz. Like, you gonna kill him. Like I told him that. Then I'm mad with cuz on the cool because I wanted to fight this nigga. I'm like, cuz, I really wanted to fight this nigga, cuz. He like, you really want to fight the nigga for real? Like, cuz, I'm telling you, the nigga can't. That's why he called me, cuz like I'm always handling this nigga business. Cuz I'm like, he like, cuz the nigga really a bitch. I'm like, he like, that's what I'm trying to tell you, cuz like you gonna hit him and he ain't gonna fight back. He gonna ball up. I want his cousins or something to jump in. Then I'm gonna have to beat his cousins up, and his cousins them already scared of me. So I'm like, oh, he bitch like that. I'm like, well, tell that nigga. So I'm like, well, tell that nigga, man, tell that nigga, stop fucking playing, man. I bet not ever send me yellow water no more. And I don't give a fuck. Nigga, that's my bitch now, nigga. I'm fucking to the ceiling. Tell that nigga my bitch now, nigga. You better not ever come back there, cuz if you do come, I'm telling you, I'm gonna hurt him. Like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna hurt him. If I ever catch him back there anywhere, cuz. Cause I still feel so kind of way. So tell that nigga stay the fuck out of my way. Straight up. And that was that, nigga. And he relayed the message to that nigga. And I ain't see that nigga no more until like probably about 2-3 years later, maybe 4. It had to be about 4 years later, and I still was on there when I seen it. Made that nigga get the fuck. I made that nigga get the fuck. I seen it, and then it was just so coincidental, dog, that the bitch I started fucking with, and this she was an older chick, dog. I was making so crazy. I'm fucking with this bitch, and she's selling weed. What we selling weed is we fucking around. And when we at, she called a nigga, or the nigga called her for some weed, and she tell the nigga to come back there. And I just happened to walk outside from across the street and see the nigga. I see him. Then I'm like, oh, that's so and so. He looked back and went jumping in the car and and I'm like, nah, tell the nigga I need my one. Tell the nigga I need my one. So I'm taking out my shirt, time taking out that nigga. I think that nigga was in an avalanche. It was either an avalanche or one of them Escalade trucks, like the actual truck. I think it was an avalanche. And that little nigga hopped in that bitch and bonk ass. He ain't want no smoke. And then the bitch come out. And I'm fucking like, oh, why you fucking with that? I'm like, man, fuck that, man. I'm up and I see that nigga back over here. Now he's up. She's like, you don't fuck? I'm like, no, I'm gonna fight this nigga. I'm still on it. I'm like, I'm still on it. I feel played. This nigga came to my house like that, bro. Like, I'm still on it. Like, she said, man, I used to fuck with this nigga too. I'm like, oh my god, like, man, why the fuck is we fucking the same hoes, bro? And this nigga fucking the hoes before me. Like, this is crazy. And now I'm on it, man. You know what? And then it wasn't even like that though. Like the bitch really was serving that nigga. But I wanted to do him something from, when we was young and shit. I was really on there. Yeah, for real. But nah, I ain't on that shit no more though. I don't want to hurt the dude. It ain't even worth my time, nigga. saying better things. I'm about to get off here in a second, though. Go get something to eat. You gotta make sure them boys have been spending it. Burgers in there. I got teenagers in there, except one teenager. The rest 10-year-olds, about to be 11-year-olds. So, like, I smelled the burger or something cooking in there that they had in the air fryer. So, I'll check on them and niggas. Make sure they straight. Gonna give me something to eat. My damn son. I'm starving. I'm gonna jump back on when this nigga come. I wanna record music or some shit. I fucking ass. Get on another session. Another smoke session right now. We're about to roll another one up. Check out the boys. Try to do that little reaction shit, but I gotta do some more research and figure out how that shit goes because I had to keep switching screens to pause. And then when I switched to that other screen, I couldn't hear nothing. But I see it playing. I don't know that shit. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. And I do reaction unless I make a video and upload it. But I want to do live reaction. Yeah, I gotta eat. I left the dentist this morning. I ain't eat shit today. Woke up, brushed my teeth, and left. Man, I was even running late. I had some shit going on. I forgot I had to update my card. So I got a new card. Had to update that bitch. But yeah, appreciate the view. How many I had at first? You gotta crawl before you walk, so I ain't tripping. I'm gonna be back on in a minute. Maybe like an hour or so. See what's up. And we got another session going.